को समर्पित करने की दिशा में आज एक बहुत बड़ा कदम। और आप जानते हैं कि इंडिया इंटरनेशनल कन्वेंशन सेंटर को भी आज राष्ट्र को समर्पित किया जाएगा, बल्कि पहला फेज, यशोभूमि का पहला फेज जिसको आज प्रधानमंत्री राष्ट्र को समर्पित करेंगे। ये थोड़ी देर पहले की तस्वीरें जो स्पेशल जो मेट्रो परिचालन किया गया, तो एक मल्टी मॉडल कनेक्टिविटी का ध्यान रखा गया है। द्वारका को नई दिल्ली रेलवे स्टेशन के साथ कैसे जोड़ा जाए, एयरपोर्ट के साथ कैसे जोड़ा जाए, कैसे
Those visuals that you see on your screens are of Prime Minister Narendra Modi en route to the Yashobhoomi metro station in Dwarka. Prime Minister is all set to inaugurate the 5,400 crore first phase of the India International Convention Centre. This is named as Yashobhoomi. You see Prime Minister Narendra Modi interacting with the citizens. All smiles, the citizens there, all willing to click a selfie with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Prime Minister indulging in conversations with children also. In fact, it was Prime Minister Narendra Modi who made an announcement about the inauguration. He took to Twitter and he had tweeted, "On the 17th of September, I will inaugurate Phase 1 of Yashobhoomi, a state-of-the-art and modern convention and expo centre in Dwarka in Delhi." He went ahead and said, "I am confident that this will be a very sought-after destination for conferences and also meetings. It will draw delegates from around the world." Those visuals that you see, Prime Minister travelling in the metro line, and he is en route to the Yashobhoomi metro station in Dwarka in the national capital. Now, the inauguration is the first phase of the state-of-the-art and modern convention and expo centre. In fact, Yashobhoomi is the second convention centre with world-class infrastructure for exhibition and conferences. The first was Bharat Mandapam. Now, we all saw the Grand Bharat Mandapam, which showcases India's tradition plus the technology that India now has. Bharat Mandapam, in fact, had played a host to the world leaders at the recently concluded G20 summit. Once it is inaugurated, people will be able to see how Yashobhoomi, in fact, is India-inspired. When we say India-inspired, what we mean is that the materials have been sourced from various states in the country. The designs are the symbols of traditional India. Prime Minister on his way to the Yashobhoomi, where the inauguration of the first phase will take place. My colleague Milan is now joining me on the story. Milan, we are seeing these visuals of Prime Minister speaking with a range of citizens. We can see how he's sharing a seat with an old person. Also, giggling and laughing, Prime Minister can be seen with the kids on board the metro station.
Well, we've often seen that the Prime Minister likes to prefers traveling in the metro when he's traveling to a location that is quite far from his official residence in Delhi. And today, as he embarks on a journey to go to Dwarka, which is a substantial amount of kilometers outside the city, the Prime Minister has decided to take a metro from his official residence. And of course, while he takes this metro journey, he always indulges in a candid conversation with a lot of people who he meets on the metro network, and which is why ahead of the launch of the Yashobhoomi Convention Centre, as well as the important connectivity that Sector 21 Dwarka will have to Sector 25 Dwarka, the two stations will be connected to the international airports. The Airport Express Line Metro will also be a boost for the travelers who come to Delhi in international flights. Of course, during such time, the Prime Minister has also taken it upon himself to often interact with the citizens when he goes via the metro. So this is another such instance. The last time that he had done this was when he went to attend the 100th centenary celebrations of the Delhi University, and emphasizing how most people take the metro. And today he is sitting there, seated in the metro that is looking to me like the Airport Express Line Metro over there. And clearly, the Prime Minister interacting with the youth, which is what he generally prefers to interact with the children, with the kids, with the youth, to understand, to know what are the kind of bright ideas that they have for the nation. And that is something that's always been a priority for the Prime Minister. Once again, talking about, the journey that he has taken today to Yashobhoomi is, of course, a state-of-the-art convention center that is bigger and better, to say, than the Bharat Mandapam itself in this place in Delhi, because, of course, in the Pragati Maidan area where the Bharat Mandapam was created, this has been created at the cost of about 5,400 crore. And of course, it's the state of the art, because it's going to have a huge seating capacity of more than 11,000 people together. That is more than Bharat Mandapam seating capacity as well. And with this also, the area that is covering is more than what Bharat Mandapam could cover, obviously, it being part of the central Delhi. Here also, while the PM is being seen interacting with a lot of people in the metro, being seen, playing with a child in the metro, talking to the citizens, the women, the senior citizens as well of the country, and how he is often known to bring that kind of connect with the people. Of course, that being said, he has always been more fond of speaking to children and what they think about the initiatives that are being brought forward by the government when he talks about the International Yoga Day with children, or if he talks about new technology and, smart cities, or he talks about the kind of initiatives that have come up for Startup India. That is the kind of involvement that Prime Minister shows with the youth of the country. And of course, ahead of inaugurating the Yashobhoomi Dwarka Sector 25 metro station, as well as the convention center close to it, Prime Minister Modi has decided to take a metro ride ahead of this inauguration. And of course, in a short while, he'll be reaching the location from where this inauguration will take place. And it's a world-class infrastructure that Yashobhoomi Center is going to be, and its operation is going to actually present international events city of Delhi, because we've earlier seen how convention centers have been made in bigger planned cities like Gandhinagar in Gujarat as well. But in Delhi and in Dwarka, this would perhaps be showing India's power to host and to look at international scale and structure of events and incentives and conferences that can be held in a center as magnificent as the Bharat Mandapam, just as the Yashobhoomi is as well. And of course, with whatever we saw in Bharat Mandapam, it's going to be a similar but grander setup. We are hearing that it's going to be perhaps the largest convention center in Asia. And we'll also have media rooms and a VVIP lounge, cloak facilities, visitor information, ticketing facilities, a lot of such, things that have been put in place, and how we know that whatever is being created in India is also shown to be created in a way that it also holds the ethos and the culture of the country thereon. And a lot of these things, are being put forward, whether it's, materials and objects that are inspired from the Indian culture in the form of terrazzo floors with brass inlay representing Rangoli patterns. On the top of the Yashobhoomi Center, you will see Rangoli patterns that are being spread across, and suspended sound-absorbent metal cylinders that have lit up the patterned walls. Whether it's India's commitment to making an environmental-friendly convention center, which means that, the wastewater treatment system has been put in place with 100% wastewater reusage, provision of rainwater harvesting, platinum certification from Green India Building Council. All these things, huge parking space with more than 100 electric charging points are all going to be on display at the Yashobhoomi Convention Center that the PM is going to inaugurate. Aishwarya.